The Paralives delay caused one of the biggest collective crash outs for the live sim community. Thankfully, I don't give a fuck because we have better things to worry about with this delay. The next 6 months will be the most critical for Paralives. In the last ever dev chat, it was confirmed that there will be no more delays on releasing this early access project. So May will be their time to either sink or swim. And from what I see on their roadmap, we don't have to worry about Paralives retiring to Bikini Bottom anytime soon. First, happy Timezone. My name is Ivory and welcome to my gameplay diary. Here I play all life sim games and have been covering Paralives news, so be sure to subscribe if you want to stay informed on all things Paralives. Now, following the cancellation of the December 8th launch day, the team has made it very clear that live mode is their top priority. In the dev chat, Alex, the brain behind Paralives, explained, "We are focusing on improving the current state of the live mode in the next months, and we are confident in our new release date. We are not planning to delay again." You can see the list of things we are working on before the release here, where he drops the link to their roadmap, and I highly suggest you check it out on your own. I'll leave the link below as well. Now, before we dive into what is on said roadmap, let's go ahead and recap what the team was able to accomplish in November. Many updates were centered around live mode following the feedback from their playtesters, allowing the team to work on bug fixes and NPC pathing. They also did some marketing by sharing videos across different platforms, as well as sharing the first ever public video of live mode gameplay. And that's just for November. Now, I do want to confirm that yes, I will continue to follow Paralives during this period, as well as play Paralives when it comes out. So don't forget to like and hype this video. They are both free and very impactful ways to help me out on this platform while I become para-pregnant with anticipation again. Now, if you're a Patreon member, you are very aware that they shared some posts for their patrons. Their supporters have been able to watch streams that are focused on build and live mode with some Q&A sessions. Currently, the team is still working on improving the live mode experience, with new voices and sounds being worked on to add to the game. They are also working on the parley language by adding new words for the parafolks, or as I call them by their street name, Paris. That just leaves us with their to-do list before early access. It's really clear that yes, their priorities do align with everything they have been telling the public in their dev chats. Live mode is their main focus. They have plans to continue to improve bug fixes, work on NPC behavior, and add more things for Paris to do. Now, as far as 6 months being enough time to get this all done, girl, I don't know. You try it. Make your own Paralives and see how much you can get done in 6 months. But seriously though, like before gaming became a everyday hobby for the average person, as opposed to a nerdy hobby that would get you B-worded, games would take years to develop, even for AAA giants, and this is for a full release game. So I kind of think 6 months will fare well for a game releasing in early access. I'm gonna say it one more time. Early access. There you go. So until then, all we could do is wait and speculate. Unless you're a Patreon member, then I guess you know everything. So there will be no conjecture on your end. My comment section is always a safe space for delusion and hope core. So feel free to tell me what you would like to see in the section below, or any thoughts that you would have. Me personally, I would like to see different gameplay styles. So challenges, family gameplay, messy gameplay, dramatic gameplay. And I truly don't care if I'm the only person on this hill alone. I don't care if everyone disagrees with me and thinks that I'm just a evil monster, but the people need something, child. Like they need to see something, okay? May is in 6 months, but I feel like giving the people just something, even if it's every other month, can definitely help the GP better manage their expectations. So you watching this, you may feel that you know all of the things as a longtime patron supporter, but that is your experience as someone that has been following this for years. We have to keep in mind that the game isn't just being sold to their Patreon supporters. The GP is going to be the one digging in their purse. So it would be helpful for them to show a bit more along the way. And I don't know why that's becoming such a novel concept that people can't wrap their head around. I've been seeing people that, you know, are supporters, which, you know, all respect to them, but I've been seeing them saying that, you know, they shouldn't have to do that. And I'm like, huh? Like, when has it become a new novel concept for a game, be they an indie game or a big game at a publishing company? When has it become a new experience for them to show people things regarding the game? And while I can't speak for the GP, I have officially declared myself the president of the Paralives GP community. So it is important that I voice this opinion because I know a lot of people get shut down on internet spaces when they share this opinion that is completely valid. We need to stop challenging people that clearly are new to Paralives and clearly want to learn more, and they do have valid concerns. And I can't tell you what to do because we're all grown people here, but I highly suggest that you take off your white cape and stop knighting for Paralives because it does come off very abrasive. And you really have to accept that the GP genuinely does not know as much as a Patreon supporter for Paralives. So you have to put yourself in their shoes to understand where a lot of their concerns and thoughts is coming from. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not even going to address the negative Nancy's that are pulling opinions like literally out the crack of their butt. But that's all I just wanted to say for the people that are very passionate about Paralives. Sometimes just take a deep breath and try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Treats people who don't know a lot. That is not a good look for the Paralives community. Another thing that I do have some concerns about is that it's a bit confusing on if there will be future public displays of gameplay. Will the GP have the space to stay informed during the next 6 months? Or are we going to be left in the dark until launch day? Now, I was under the impression that they would be sharing other videos for the general public throughout this process, but in my last video, someone corrected me and said that it's all going to be Patreon only. And I tried to use all of the time that I could to find the answer to this, but I didn't have the time for that deep dive and I didn't find the answer. But if anyone has clarification until I'm able to go down a rabbit hole again, I would very much appreciate that. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and you're just happy to be here, feel free to leave some hand emojis in the comment section below. It is always very encouraging to know who has made it this far into my videos. Why hand emojis? I don't know. I just randomly thought about them. Now, you can also directly support me when you become a channel member. You'll get weekly insights on what I'm doing behind the scenes for this channel. Plus, I started a members only series that you can check out. Other than that, remember to stay hydrated, be kind to yourself, and put some socks on with them Ugg looking boots, them bare claws, okay? It is way too cold, and that is way too trifling, and I will catch you in the next video.